In our previous video, we learned about blood, its components, and important roles it plays in the human body. In this video, we'll explore the structure and functions of the circulatory system and take a closer look at the heart. Blood vessels. Blood travels through a network of vessels. There are three main types of blood vessels, and they are arteries, veins, and capillaries. Arteries carry blood away from the heart. Since blood travels the heart under high pressure, arteries need strong walls. Adaptations include thick muscular walls, thick elastic layers, and narrow lumen. The elastic tissue stretches when blood is pumped through and recoils afterward, helping maintain blood pressure. Most arteries carry oxygenated blood. An exception is the pulmonary artery, which carries deoxygenated blood to the lungs. Veins. Veins carry blood back toward the heart. Blood pressure in veins is much lower than in arteries. Adaptations include thinner walls, larger lumen, and valves. Why do veins have valves? Because when blood pressure is low, blood could flow backward. Valves prevent backflow and ensure blood moves only toward the heart. This is especially important in the legs, where blood must travel upward against gravity. Most veins carry deoxygenated blood. The pulmonary veins are an exception because they carry oxygenated blood from the lungs. Capillaries. Capillaries are the smallest blood vessels in the body. Their walls are only 1 cell thick. This allows efficient diffusion of substances. At the capillaries, oxygen leaves the blood, glucose leaves the blood, carbon dioxide enters the blood, and waste products enter the blood. Red blood cells often pass through capillaries once at a time because they are so narrow. Capillaries form vast networks that reach almost every cell in the body. Now let's come to the heart. The heart is a muscular organ roughly the size of a fist. Its function is to pump blood continuously around the body. The heart is made of a special muscle called the cardiac muscle. Unlike skeletal muscle, cardiac muscle can contract rhythmically without conscious control. The heart beats approximately 100,000 times every day. Chambers of the heart. The heart contains 4 chambers. Upper chambers include right atrium and left atrium, and the lower chambers include right ventricle and the left ventricle. The atria receive blood. The ventricles pump blood away from the heart. The left ventricle has the thickest wall because it must pump blood throughout the entire body. Heart valves. Valves ensure one-way blood flow. Important valves include tricuspid valve, mitral valve, pulmonary valve, and aortic valve. Valves open when pressure pushes blood forward and close when blood attempts to flow backward. Pathway of blood through the heart. Let's follow one drop of blood. Blood returns from the body through the vena cava. It enters the right atrium. It moves into the right ventricle. The right ventricle pumps it through the pulmonary artery. Blood travels to the lungs. Carbon dioxide leaves the blood. Oxygen enters the blood. Blood returns through the pulmonary veins. It enters the left atrium. Then it moves into the left ventricle. The left ventricle pumps it through the aorta. Blood is delivered to the body, and thus the cycle keeps repeating itself. Double circulation. Humans have a double circulatory system. This means blood passes through the heart twice during one complete circuit. Pulmonary circulation, heart, lungs, function, remove carbon dioxide, pick up oxygen. Systematic circulation, heart, body, heart. Function, deliver oxygen and nutrients, remove wastes. This system is highly efficient and supports the high energy demands of humans. The cardiac cycle. One complete heartbeat is called the cardiac cycle. Diastole, the heart relaxes, blood flows into the atria and ventricles. Atrial systole, the atria contract. Blood is pushed into the ventricles. Ventricular systole, the ventricles contract. Blood is pumped to the lungs and the rest of the body. This process repeats continuously throughout life. A trick question might appear in our mind. Why is the left and right ventricle feels totally opposite to us? If we observe diagram of a human heart, the heart's right and left sides are named from the patient's perspective, not the observer's perspective. Therefore, when we look at a heart diagram facing us, the right ventricle appears on the left side of the image and the left ventricle appears on the right side. Let's learn a little bit about cardiovascular diseases. Now, the word cardiovascular is always used to define anything related to the heart. So, cardiovascular diseases means heart diseases. Atherosclerosis, fatty deposits called plaques build up inside the arteries. This narrows blood vessels and reduces blood flow. Coronary heart disease occurs when coronary arteries supplying the heart become blocked. This reduces oxygen supply to the heart muscle. Stroke occurs when blood supply to part of the brain is interrupted. Brain cells begin to die due to lack of oxygen. Hypertension. Hypertension means persistently high blood pressure. It increases strain on blood vessels and the heart. Common risk factors include smoking, obesity, poor diet, physical inactivity, and chronic stress. To conclude, every second of every day, your circulatory system works tirelessly to keep you alive. Blood transports oxygen, nutrients, hormones, and immune cells. Blood vessels provide pathways for transport, while the heart acts as a powerful pump that drives circulation. Together, these components form one of the most remarkable systems in the human body, ensuring that every cell receives what it needs and that waste products are efficiently removed. Without blood and circulation, life would be impossible. Thank you for watching. Subscribe and stay tuned for other videos.